We will now hear arguments for the case of Brown versus Board of Education of Topeka.
Thank you, Mr. Chief Justice. And may it please the court, I am here today because of a great injustice. By law, many black children are forced to attend different schools than white children. This is called segregation, and it treats black students unfairly.
Even if schools are separate, they are supposed to be equal.
That's not enough, Your Honor. For everyone to be treated equally, laws saying white and black students must attend separate schools must be struck down.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chief Justice, and may it please the court, we are working hard to equalize the black and white schools so students can get the same quality of education.
Isn't keeping white and black students separate naturally unequal?
Not as long as they have equal facilities and are schools have been segregated by race for a very long time. Education is a local issue.
Very well. Before we continue, can either side tell us what part of the Constitution is at stake in this case?
Your Honor, if I may, this case involves the 14th Amendment, equality under the law.
That is correct.
Let me gather my...
You seem to...
I cannot simply take people's opinions.
Calculating brilliant play. This is the best
I have an objection card. Should I object?
I like where you were.
Certainly. If the Supreme Court...
Nicely. I like your explanation and...
One moment while I... Time to...
Point made, and quite...
This helps the...
Hold your applause until I'm finished. You may as well stop now.
I have an objection card. Should I object? Objection!
The support is...
That helps explain.
Your...
I need a minute to look through...
You're about to disc...
Allow me...
That is a reasonable support.
Calculating brilliant play. I'll crush...
I have an objection card. Should I...
Even something that is a...
a
A moment, please.
You're about to discard.
Here comes a winner.
That is a reasonable support. Granted. It directly supports the argument that separate schools are unequal by showing that prejudice may be the reason for segregation.
This will be so good. I trust.
I have an objection card. Should I object?
I have to agree with you here. The support.
Although the Supreme Court does look to past decisions, this case was about religious freedom, not racial segregation in schools.
I trust this won't be a repeated problem. We've heard all we need to hear. In the case of Brown versus Board of Education of Topeka, this court rules in favor of Brown.
In 1954, the Supreme Court ruled in a 9-0 decision that school segregation was a violation of the 14th Amendment because segregated schools could never be equal. The decision was unanimous, which means all the judges agreed. This overturned the principle of separate but equal, which the Supreme Court had said was okay in a case called Plessy v. Ferguson in 1896. After Brown v. Board of Education, states and school boards could no longer make students of different races go to different schools.